Welcome everyone to the 74th Annual Mason County Forest Festival. We're coming to you from the Angle Building at the intersection of 4th and Railroad in downtown Shelton. So we're about to start the 74th Annual Paul Bunyan Grand Parade. I'm Darren Isley with Hood Canal Communications.
I'm Brianna Sheets with Taylor Shellfish.
And we are using the conference room of Attorney Rob Johnson's office again this morning, and our great appreciation and thanks goes out to Rob and his staff for providing us this spectacular view of Railroad Ave. Okay.
All right, and as you can see that the parade's just getting ready to start up. We've got the street aligned with plenty of people. Hopefully they all got on sunscreen because it is a beautiful day for a parade.
It is. I know we're going to be asking a lot of people about sunscreen, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes. And so the theme for this year's Forest Festival is Fun in the Forest. Who was the button winner this year?
And we have the contest winner this year is Charlotte Hansen. She's a 6th grade student from Southside.
That's pretty cool. It's a big part of Forest Festival, having the button contest. All the kids get to participate in that.
Lots and lots of people collect them.
Yeah.
It's a yearly tradition. They look forward to that button.
Always a big part of the festival. We're live. So we are at the 74th Annual Mason County Forest Festival Paul Bunyan Grand Parade, and we are currently looking at the American Legion Fred P. Wivel Post 31, as well as we also have coming into camera the Forks Old Fashioned 4th of July.
From the hometown heroes of Forks.
Nice.
And as always, we thank the veterans for keeping the country free and great.
Coming up next, we have the SHS Navy Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps.
The Junior ROTC Guard is commanded by Cadet Petty Officer Level 3 Pierce. The organized standard barrier Cadet Petty Officer Level 3.
Coming up at number 7, we have our Grand Marshal, Annette McGee. Her motto is, "You pay back the community you were raised in."
She is a Squamish Valley native who has lent her time and talent to many organizations and is riding in a fancy, fancy car.
Nice. Coming up next, we've got the City of Shelton. We've got their newly elected 7-member City Council.
As long as Council Member Joe Schmidt.
All right, and then the fire truck, Central Mason 58 truck there, pretty cool. This is their 1992 50-foot Pierce Dash Quint. Available to respond anywhere in Mason County.
And they also held their annual firefighter breakfast this morning pre-parade.
They did.
So they were out there at 7 o'clock serving up hot cakes and sausage.
Yeah, working hard. Coming up next, we have kind of coming into frame now, probably. We're excited about our 2018 Forest Festival Court Float.
And that float is holding Queen of the Forest, Jessica Schreiber, Greg Jenny. He is Timber of the Axemen, Julia Castro, Princess of Cedar. Trinity Fuel, Princess of Hemlock.
Where's Smokey? Ah, Smokey Bear's
Oh,
on
Smokey
there.
Bear's on there.
So that's a special treat this year. Nice. They're dancing away.
All right, and right behind this float, we have the Green Diamond Scott Vesey Trucking, Paul Bunyan, and Spencer Burris.
Very good. Nice. So Scott Vesey is representing Green Diamond Resources this year. And they say it'll take 3 or 4 of these log trucks to manufacture lumber for just one home. Interesting fact.
Oh, seeing Spencer up there amongst the logs.
There he is, kind of
gives you a
hiding
lot of
from our angle.
perspective as far as what it takes to build a home.
Yeah.
That's why renewable forestry is so important.
All right. Oh, one of the highlights of the parade is always the bands, right? So coming in next. We've got the Shelton High Climbers Marching Band.
And that Shelton High Climbers Marching Band is proud of their long-standing tradition of representing our hometown, Shelton and Mason County. This year's group is under the direction of John Rance, drum major Dalton Edwards, drumline captain Joel Barkman, and the
Color guard captain
Lindsay.
Let's listen to the band for a little bit. You'll notice that following them closely behind is the Shelton High School cheer.
Shelton High School cheerleaders for the 2018-19 school year, and Coach Sharon. Again, those girls have been out here since about 6:30 this morning. They assisted in the pancake breakfast. So
Nice.
They're giving back as much as they can to Shelton.
All right. Coming up next, we have Sierra Pacific Industries. Number 14. This load of logs is bound for the new Sierra Pacific Industries mill on Waterfront. SPI is proud to continue the milling history and tradition of Shelton. And they're now hiring, evidently. Look, there's the banner right there. Coming up behind them, we have...
Equestrians of Mason County.
I think we've got Kevin Schutte.
Oh, yeah, you're correct.
Yes, if I can read through the window here. Yeah, excellent. So he's currently the commissioner of District 2 for Mason County. All right, but you were excited about them horses, and here they come.
Always excited about the horses. We have the Equestrian of Mason County. Fun in the Forest is what the ladies of the Equestrian of Mason County do best, and they've been doing it for 29 years.
Wow.
These ladies range from age 18 to no one is telling.
I saw that. That was pretty good. That's a good write-up.
And are here to wish you the best forest festival ever.
And they're wearing their shiny sequined vests this morning.
And the horses are decorated with some colorful swag as well.
Nice. Let's not forget the scoopers. They have an important job.
Keeping our streets clean.
horses.
Yeah.
Oh, but what does Habitat for Humanity of Mason County got going on this year?
Um, they're going to be volunteering with your friends to build affordable housing in Mason County. Join them at the Shelton Habitat store on the 23rd for their annual upcycle block party. Fun, food, and festivities. What will you build?
Nice.
And if you check out their Facebook page, they're actually looking for people who contractors in particular who want to or who are willing to assist them construct these homes. They do a lot of work here in Mason County to keep these families with warm roofs over their head.
Very important work. And then coming up next, we have the Girl Scouts of Western Washington.
And the Girl Scouts of Western Washington and Mason County serving Belfair to Hood Canal to Shelton, helping girls be go-getters, innovators, risk-takers, leaders. Go Girl Power.
Nice use of the acronym, right? Oh, they even decorated for the forest. Look, they got a fern and some trees and stuff. Those are cute. All the wagons are decked out.
Their miniature floats
Those
are
amazing. Awesome.
Those kids definitely put some work in, and their creativity surely
That is
shows.
really. Oh, look, they've even got a campfire over there with marshmallows roasting. Up here we have the McCleary Bear Festival visiting us.
All right, and they're celebrating their 59th year. This year's festival takes place on July 6th, 7th, and 8th, and will feature activities for kids, music in the park, car show, vendor booths, a grand parade on Saturday, and of course, bear stew.
And there's their Safari So Fun themed float. They have Queen Annabelle, and then Junior Princesses Lily and Kinsley are representing their sisters today in our parade, so we thank them for that. And here we have Kathy Chaussee. She is in her 1997 Corvette, and she's a candidate for Mason County Commissioner District 3.
And for the last 17 years, she's been an accountant for Mason County. She understands its finances, the service it delivers, and the challenges it faces.
Interesting.
Kathy says this community will be the place I spend the rest of my life, so I have vested interest in working together to help keep Mason County safe, healthy, and a flourishing place for future generations.
Oh, it's so tempting to rev those motors, isn't it? But we're not supposed to do burnouts.
I'm sure there's a lot of kids down there that would appreciate that.
Yes, yes.
Grown-ups too.
Right. All right. And now we get into one of our car club entries. We're have this year the Kitsap Mustang Club.
And they were formed in Bremerton in 1988. The club is in excess of 90 active members, comprised of active and retired military members, as well as friends and family members in the surrounding area.
It says they embrace all classic and muscle car era Mustangs.
And all Mustang enthusiasts are welcome to join and participate in club activities throughout the year.
Look at all the pretty Mustangs. Oh, and what I love is this car club actually puts the years in there so that they know Darren doesn't know the years. So
right.
They're like, there's a 69, and here we've got a 70.
I would get it wrong and then get scolded by my
right.
husband.
Yeah. Look at, there's Kermie.
It's great to watch the evolution of the cars over the years.
Yeah. They're showing some of the wide range of years that are represented. A 98, an 04.
And you're invited to join them on July 29th in Port Orchard for their 30th annual Mustang on the Waterfront Car Show.
Sounds like a lot of fun. They get cars from all over the place. The Pacific Northwest, Canada, and California, it says. You can visit their website, kitsapmustangclub.org, for more info. Look at them putting their fun in the forest. They got some Snoopy with his axe. Yeah, I wouldn't. That looks like a little bit of Danger Will Robinson to me.
I'm enjoying the saw on the top of this one.
I
Shelby
know.
right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's. All right, coming up next, we have Becco's Tree Service and Wood Carvings. They're one of our sponsors this year for the Forest Festival.
Yep.
The Tree Service takes pride in maintaining the natural beauty of your property, and they're committed to delivering expert services and customer satisfaction for every property they work on. Oh, there's one of their wood carvings on top of their entry there.
Yes, and Becco takes a lot of pride in his wood craftsmanship.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He's also a great supporter of the community in many, many, many activities within Shelton.
Yeah.
All right, and right behind them we have Christmas Town.
Not quite
Oh,
yet.
no?
I think Becco's has a
Becco's
few.
is still
He
there.
brings his A game. He
Oh,
brings
yeah.
a few rigs. I learned that hard the first time. Yeah, evidently everybody's at the parade today, so if you're waiting to have your landscaping done, they'll be there this afternoon.
And he definitely loves his signature green.
Right. See, I told you, you thought we were getting there, but he brings a few vehicles.
He sure does.
Oh boy, do I see a Bigfoot coming
I
up.
do. There's a Sasquatch carving in the back of that truck that I might have to talk to Noberto about seeing how to purchase.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
looks
know.
amazing.
I'm having similar thoughts. I don't know if we'll be able to get the front angle shot of him because of the way our cameras are facing, but just trust us. That's a Bigfoot.
I think that would make a good gig foot over at Hood Canal.
I was thinking the same thing. That's exactly where my mind was going. I believe we've got 2 more vehicles, and then we'll be moving on to the next entry. And their tagline, we should mention that because it's on all their vehicles, are no job too big or too small. All right, there's your Boy Scouts you were going to talk about. Stop looking at wood carving. Stop shopping.
Yes, we have the Christmastown Kawaiians Boy Scout Troop 9112. They are proud to offer a quality scouting experience for local men 11 to 18 years of age. Their troop currently has 12 enrolled youth representatives from Olympic Middle School, Oakland Bay Junior High, Mason County Christian School, Washington Virtual Academy, Southside Elementary, Tenino Elementary, and Black Lake Elementary.
And I feel like we've got another entry coming in behind them. Is this our family pack one? No. Oh, maybe together we have the family pack 112. Because I believe that's Friends of Willie and Joe that's coming up next. Yep. Coming into view, there's our number 24, Friends of Willie and Joe.
They are award-winning nonprofit educational and historical military living history group founded in 1994.
And they are officially sanctioned by the cartoonist that did the Willie and Joe cartoons.
This group is dedicated to preserving the memory of male and female personnel who served in World War II and attends parades, air shows, and veterans events throughout the year.
Got some more of their military vehicles.
You can definitely appreciate the historical accuracy and everything that they're portraying right now.
They come to the Forest Festival Parade every year.
And those are some great looking Jeeps.
All right.
I see some little girls dancing, so that must mean we have a drill team coming up.
We do. It's the Highlanders drill team. I got a little bit of a better view. I can see a little bit farther down the window.
Yeah.
So they were formed in the Highlander drill team was formed in 1979 by the founder Sue Bragg. They proudly perform in unique uniforms of brilliant orange, it says, and black, white with silver highlights. We wanted to thank some sponsors there. It looks like the Lake City Vigilantes, the Salmon Bay Eagles, and the Shoreline Elks for their support.
All right, and right behind them we have Mankey Lumber Company.
Says it's Mankey Lumber number 5. It's a 72 Peterbilt flatbed truck hauling the precious cargo Monica's Little Monkeys Daycare.
And then right behind him we have Mankey Lumber number 62, a 1992 Peterbilt log truck driven by Wayne Green. And Mankey wants to invite all of you out to the fireworks show tonight they put on at Oakland Bay Junior High. 10 o'clock, that fireworks show will kick off.
Another big event for the festival.
Yep, we will have this Wallace Nealon Boulevard lined up just like the streets of downtown Shelton right at the moment.
Nice. And they're reminding us about the logging show at Loop Field after the parade.
If you've never been to that logging show, you definitely want to make time to check it out. That's actually a national qualifying logging show, I believe.
For still, yeah.
And the skill of those people with their saws is just unparalleled.
That's pretty cool. I have a cousin, a girl cousin that competes in those down in Oregon.
I wonder if Becca will have that Sasquatch down there.
All right. We should tell him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wish we had time to go down and do a sunscreen checkup for people. Spray, spray.
Yeah. Lots of people are trying to huddle under the little shade offered by the few trees down there. And then there's others just kind of soaking it up. We're lucky the parade is today because what's tomorrow going to drop 20 degrees and bring us some rain?
No, we're not talking about that today.
Nope.
We're enjoying the last of what sun we have, right?
Nope.
Let's see here. So we've got a group representing the Special Olympics.
Yep, the summer high school Spartan. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're.
That might be Mason County
You know
Sheriff.
what? I believe because they have been working with the Special Olympics. Yep. They did the Special Olympics torch run.
Yeah. Just didn't get added to our notes ahead of time, so we were just
and as always,
ad-libbing.
Mason County Sheriff's mission is to safeguard life, property, and preserve the peace, detect and prevent crime, enforce the law, and protect the rights of all citizens.
Certainly do appreciate their work.
Yeah, a lot of us feel like we have thankless jobs, but I definitely think
Law enforcement, yeah.
They kind of peak out on that.
Yep. That and healthcare sometimes, I think.
Yeah, healthcare as well.
Oh boy, they brought a puppy to the parade.
Oh, this is the current canine. Oh, I can't think of his name. This is actually his puppy.
Oh, right. There's two that I can see.
Yes. The
Slick.
current canine, again, the name is completely escaping me. He is a proud papa, and they are showing off a couple of his pups.
That's awesome. All right. Oh, right. And with the sheriff's office still, we have the, what is that, the SWAT vehicle, or what do they call that?
Yeah. Right there.
Something you definitely don't want to see rolling through your neighborhood. But we're glad that that's accessible and here when it's needed.
I am honestly surprised with the amount of people that are in there right now. Now I want to go in there and check out everything it has to offer. There's room for many.
Yeah. I see a few kiddos.
Yeah. What a great experience. If you're a kid, I got to ride in a SWAT vehicle.
And they're helping promote the Special Olympics Washington this year. All right, here you got your Sumner High School marching band.
Arr.
Before they get here, they have a 150 member group that has performed and receives awards throughout the year. They've been all over the place, it looks like.
Yeah, there's a Daffodil Parade, holiday parades in Sumner, Puyallup, Enumclaw,
Victoria Day
Montesano.
Parade.
Yeah, these kids definitely get a travel in.
Let's listen to them for a bit.
Go Spartans.
Look at how they stay in formation.
I'm sure we're supposed to be providing commentary right now,
Wow.
but instead you'll
We're enjoying the music.
see me swaying to the music while Darren looks at me funny. That's a lot of kids.
That is a nice sized band, isn't it?
All right, and right behind them we have State Representative Drew McEwen. McEwen has represented us in Olympia since his election in 2012. He is one of the budget writers and co-chair of Military and Veterans Affairs and a deputy floor leader for the House of Republicans.
Very active. And we've got coming up another tradition in the Forest Festival Parade. We have Wanda Sheets. She's in her 1940 Chevy Street Rod that she brought up from Texas with her. And she is 91, and her husband, Earl, is 92. And they've been regulars for the last 10 years.
Oh, and she is enjoying this.
Yeah, there she's giving
Giving out
Forrest
some
some candy.
I love how she coordinated her shirt to match her car. That is a seasoned professional right there.
Here we've got, let's see,
The
we've got Love
Shelton-
Inc.
Oh.
Yeah, the Love Inc. annual ball drop there, golf ball drop. They're
And
promoting.
Love in the Name of Christ is a nonprofit organization. It's a network of churches in Mason County that work together, helping those in need. It's located in downtown Shelton in the 1912 building. July 16th is their 8th annual golf tournament and ball drop at Alderwood Golf Course.
Here we have Miss Rodeo Washington, Beth Snyder. She's a local Shelton girl who's been crowned the Miss Rodeo Washington 2018. She's been traveling to rodeos all over the U.S. and will compete for the title of Miss Rodeo America in Vegas. All right, who is this coming up here?
This
Well,
looks like it's Pro Build.
It looks like it's Pro Build to me. They're now Builder's First Source, but we still see Pro Build featured on the truck today. They've been providing Mason County with all of your building needs. They have a 36-foot conveyor truck, it says.
All right, and behind them it looks like we have got a girls fast pitch team.
10U Misfits. Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Okay.
The Misfits are a fast pitch softball team from Shelton. They play in the Thurston County Fast Pitch Association.
We've got another one of our visiting festivals coming up behind them. We have Fathoms of Fun. They are, it says they have Queen Tamara, Princess Maria, Princess Paige, Princess Ellie, and they invite you to come join them as they experience the magic in Port Orchard on Saturday, June 30th at 6 p.m. You're sure to have Fathoms of Fun, it says.
All right, and then right behind them we have Smitty J Tugboat with the Olympia Kiwanis Club.
Kiwanis Club.
Kiwanis,
And they
sorry.
present Olympia Harbor Days, the world's largest vintage tugboat races. It's a maritime event that occurs every year on Labor Day at Percival Landing in downtown Olympia. There are about 20 vintage tugboats, it says, that participate, along with local craft and food vendors.
And most of those vintage tugboats will be open for tours except during race time, coincidentally.
Right, that makes sense. Then we got the North Queens drill team behind them. And yeah, they're attired in their royal blue and white today, it says.
And they are the 2018 Seattle All-City Drill Team Champions. They're from Linwood, Washington, and their team members come from surrounding community. The girls range from 8 to 20, and this group was formed in 1959, and they're one of the area's oldest drill teams.
All right. Look at them doing their thing. Cool. And then now we've got the Mason County Communications Support Team. Yeah. I believe, yes, that looks correct.
CST, as they're also known, is an organization dedicated licensed amateur radio volunteers with non-licensed volunteers in support roles who provide essential radio communication to state and government agencies during emergencies and disasters.
And we've got the Afifi Shriners coming up next. They're an international men's fraternity that was founded in 1872. In Tacoma in 1888. They provide fun and fellowship to its members to support their 22 children's orthopedic and burn hospitals throughout North America.
And they have local clubs throughout Southwest Washington and have
But
social
here's
events.
the real fun. Here's the real fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, these gentlemen definitely look like they know how to have fun.
And they've got the little airplane model too. That's always kind of fun.
I still want to know where to get a trike like that.
Right. Travis needs one of those.
I was thinking
well,
more
you
for
need
me.
one of those, yeah.
Maybe a his and hers.
All right.
All right, and the Shriners Hospital for Children provides state-of-the-art care at a price every family can afford.
And they say you can learn more on their website, beashrinernow.com. I feel like the teddy bear could use some kids around him. He looks a little lonely, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Maybe a campfire.
Maybe.
Roasting some marshmallows.
Yeah.
That would be fun in the forest.
That's the perfect way to sit alone in a camp chair is in front of a campfire. That's my personal preference.
Without the small bears bugging you.
They definitely do have some accessories from that airplane to that antique car.
Right?
Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that.
Well, they've got a few more with the Shriners group here.
This is a big group.
Well, they must have saw Becco's last year and they wanted to see if they could compete with that.
One up the size of that.
Yeah, the number of vehicles. I see they have a few different clubs represented, it looks like.
It looks like they are going to be raffling off that little ORV right there on that.
Yeah. Maybe you need one of those. $10 it says.
Yeah, it's not a bad price for a raffle ticket. It's got the little dump trailer on it. Good looking little Honda. That could be work and play.
Okay, what's this thing gonna do? Oh, let's see what it does.
Oh. Is it gonna shoot potatoes? Oh no, it's a person! Again, I was not expecting that. Children, don't try this at home.
And don't let the the handle hit you in the head. That's
Oh,
fun.
look at who's coming up right behind the
Oh,
Shriners.
we have Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox.
They are symbols of Mason County's logging heritage, followed by the Friends of the Museum groups. They've got the classic cars.
And the Mason County Historical Society's mission is to collect, preserve, and publish the history of Mason County. Paul Bunyan is 22 feet tall, and Babe is 17. Where's Babe? There's Babe.
Yep.
Coming into view in a minute. 17 feet long and 8 feet wide. And there is some interesting information about the two figures at the Mason County Forest Festival website.
His special hydraulics so he doesn't take down any of the utility lines.
Yep. And they're followed by 8 classic cars that are with the Mason County Historical Society's car club.
I'm guessing these are some of the cars you're going to get to see tomorrow at the car show.
I would hope so, right?
Yeah.
You would think. Is your car that shiny? Mine is not.
No. Maybe for about 5 minutes after I wash it, but then the pollen hits it. It just never stays.
Yeah. I don't see any pollen on those cars.
No.
Where's the cat prints?
Tree sap. These cars are obviously well cared for.
Somebody loves these cars.
Oh. Now what is that behind that orange? Is that a buggy or just a storage tote? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Is that like a little camper thing, or is it just for extra storage?
Must be for extra storage, is what I can imagine.
That's your mission, is you have to go up afterwards and ask them.
Again, I'm hoping they'll be at that car show tomorrow and I can figure that out, because now I'm going to be perplexed.
They're advertising something on the back there that now I can't help myself. I have to try to read. Oh, it's the car show.
They're advertising the car show
The
tomorrow.
car show.
Did we
How
mention
fitting.
that there's going to be a car show tomorrow? Oh, and look at that beautiful white rag top. Is that a Bel Air there?
Sure, absolutely. Whatever you say it is, it is.
Cars like that definitely won't fit in most parking spaces nowadays.
Looks like we have Miss Thurston County Scholarship Program coming up next. Says here that Ashley Engstrom currently attends South Puget Sound Community College. She's pursuing a master's degree in teaching. And then after that,
we have Pioneer Middle School Band. The Pioneer Middle School Band is a strong and growing group of students from beginners to advanced musicians. They will be marching to the tune of Shut Up and Dance, a pop hit by Walk the Moon.
this is the first time they've been to the Forest Festival in over 10 years.
Oh.
This is really cool.
All right, and right behind them we have L.G. Isaacson Company. The Isaacson family business started in Aberdeen in 1911 by L.G. Isaacson, and 107-year-old handles logging, mill, and industrial supplies and tools.
What a cool truck.
That's gorgeous. And again, you guys, this parade definitely amplifies the historical significance of logging throughout Mason County and surrounding areas.
Yeah, looks like they have a long history of supporting logging in Shelton and McCleary. All right, and now we have the Colorful Creations Care Development Center.
And they are a wholesome and exciting place to take your children. They take children 1 to 12 years old for childcare.
And then we have the Sharon Trask for Mason County Commissioner entry.
She's promoting a positive change with passion, experience, and leadership. She would love to, or she would enjoy meeting and discussing your concerns.
All right, and then we've got the 4-H, the Mason County 4-H Youth Development.
These are just a few of the faces from Mason County 4-H Youth Development Program. These young people have pledged their head to clearer thinking, their hearts to greater loyalty, and their hands to larger service, as long as their health to better living for their club, their community, and their world.
And it looks like they're dressed up like elves and fairies and stuff for like fun in the forest. How cute.
And this 4-H program is youth ages 5 to 18. It's a community of young people who are learning leadership, citizenship, and life skills as they work hard in partnership with caring adults. If you would like more information about Mason County 4-H, stop by the WSU Mason County Extension Office at 303 North 4th Street.
Up next, we have Hood Canal Communications.
Mason County is where Hood Canal Communications lives, works, and plays. Gigfoot is coming to Lake Cushman. This $2.7 million project is in thanks as part to a community connect grant from the USDA Rural Utility Services. They are funding from Hood Canal Communications. Thanks to the fiber slicing truck and trailer featured here, the fun in the forest is possible now more than ever.
And Gigfoot's coming up. Now we're just dealing with the horns because they can.
And then that first truck right there, that's the original phone truck?
That's the antique truck that belonged to the owners.
It's like the 1950s something.
You would remember, and I wouldn't. I should too, even more than you.
And then we have the Gigfoot with the fiber splicing truck.
And your husband driving.
Yep, he's got his Gigfoot shirt on with sleeves.
Yeah, yes, he did ask if he could rip the sleeves off.
And if you guys aren't, aware of the importance of fiber optics, that is what gets you your high-speed everything that the 21st century technology is demanding.
Absolutely.
You'd be amazed what those tiny hair-like glass fibers can do.
Yeah, it is amazing how much information and data can go through that one pipe. And then here we've got Arcadia Drilling following them. They're your local Mason County water well contractor. Arcadia Drilling also sponsors the local Quickwater Swim Club. They have 32 active swimmers, ages from 7 to 18, and most of them compete at swim meets, it says. So they got a couple of vehicles.
Yeah, that drilling truck looks pretty darn intricate.
Pretty impressive. And they got the Quickwater Swim Club behind them this year.
I look at trucks like this and try to figure out who had the brain to come up with the complexity of the system. Well, if we put this here and this here and this here, then this will do this. I don't think I have the attention span to ever do a project like that.
Yep.
And as previously noted, we love our horns here at the Mason County Forest Festival Parade. All right, and then we've got Southside School.
All right. 2017-18 Southside School Forest Festival Court. Looks like we've got King Trevor, Queen Alexia, along with their royalty, Mayday King
Bradley Tiller, Mayday Queen Michaela Lindsay, Princess Lily Powers, Brianna Sanders, Maddie Cox, and Allie Sorley.
And then Princess Markwood, Bradley Elliton, and Rowan Parker. There's a lot of names.
Yes.
But look at them all dressed up. Aren't they so nice looking, all dressed up? And Southside School District celebrating 150 years of serving students and continuing the Maypole tradition.
Yeah, their May Day Festival is actually a huge event for the school. If you've never had the privilege of attending it, it's actually a great community event where the kids and the staff take a lot of pride in.
All right, looks like we have Stevens Racing coming up next. Not quite in view yet. Nothing like a little Rick Astley, right?
Yeah, you caught me dancing again.
Mm-hmm. There's Stevens Racing. They're a local race team that loves going fast and getting dirty at the local track in Elma almost every Saturday night all summer.
They also support and give back to the community year-round through various events like clothes and household good collections for local domestic violence shelters, kitten rescues, and they assemble and giving out hope bags for those in need.
Nice.
I'm ashamed to say, in the 8 years that I've lived in Shelton, I've never been to the races at Elma.
Do we
That's
have
on
to
my
admit these
list.
things?
I am only doing it because I'm hoping that it'll actually
Oh,
push me.
now that you've said it,
I've
it
said
will
it out
happen.
loud. It will actually happen. Every summer I say, I'm going to do it. All right, and we have Mason County Search and Rescue. Mason County Search and Rescue is a highly trained all-volunteer unit serving the citizens of Mason County by providing rescue services to lost and injured hikers, returning missing family members to their loved ones, and supporting crime scene collection efforts of this, along with the Mason County Sheriff's Office. Today we celebrate the graduation and certification of this year's new recruits, and volunteers are always encouraged to apply.
All right.
Yeah, and with the ruralness of Mason County and the amount of hiking trails that we have,
Yeah.
that search and rescue is something that volunteers are always going to be needed. People come from all over the globe to check out a lot of our trails, and if it wasn't for Mason County Search and Rescue, first responders wouldn't have the support that they needed in assisting with those hikers that got lost or
Yet
hurt.
another important service that we need to keep our community safe. All right, Olympic Middle School Eagle Band. Here comes the Olympic Middle School Eagles. They're a band of 132 first and second year musicians. Let's give them a listen.
This is actually the band's second walk of this parade route.
Yes, it was. They actually went through with the family and pet parade.
Yep.
Look at them. They're holding it together.
They are.
Doing a good job.
All right, and right behind them we have Mason Transit Authority. They are celebrating 25 years of mobility choices and services to Mason County and beyond. Today they have Cascade Service Animals of Olympia with trained and service dogs. Mason Transit wants to thank them for joining them today in the parade. And those are some good looking service dogs.
Yeah.
Their hair's better than mine.
And here we've got Veneer Chip Truck. Wow, I butchered that name.
This truck is also known by the name Chip. It's 10 plus years experience driving with the driver.
With VCT.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
I'm slaughtering stuff as well.
We're just getting tired.
Yep, he's been driving with the company for 10 plus years, and that's a 2003 Peterbilt 379 with a 600 horsepower cat.
And here's another one of our popular car clubs, the Yesteryear Car Club.
And the Yesteryear Car Club is actually from Shelton, and it's celebrating its 51st anniversary this year. Its members strive to keep alive the memories of vintage automobiles and trucks that are at least 30 years old. The club holds tours and events during the year and hosts a car show at the Lucky Dog Casino, which is scheduled for the 18th of August this year. Also in August, they will launch their annual teddy bear drive for children entering Mason General Hospital. And again, just some beautiful vehicles.
And they do a lot of community work too, giving to local food banks and providing scholarships, it says. So that's awesome.
And if 30 years is vintage,
Yeah, we're not talking about that. I know. Yeah.
what would you call me? Classic. Oh, yeah, I like that term.
Depends on who you're saying it to. All right. Now we have Eric Valley for District Court Judge. We're just going to read the signs.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe.
What is that car called? It's going to drive me crazy. And then right behind them, coming into view, we have the Hoquiam Loggers Play Day. This Play Day float features a 1951 Kenworth truck pulling a 1965 Tillman trailer, which is equipped with an 1899 steam donkey used in the early days of logging, along with various other tools in the woods.
We've come a long way since then, haven't
Absolutely. The 2018 court is made up of hardworking young ladies who have the honor of riding on, decorating, and maintaining the float. They promote our community throughout representation, button sales, as well as many duties on the day-to-day Loggers Play Day. This year's... go ahead.
I was going to say, the court this year is Kayla, Jade, Riley, and Caitlin.
Come join them on September 8th for an entire day of events, starting with a pancake breakfast, log truck driving competition, grand parade at noon, salmon barbecue. That sounds amazing. Street vendors, and a logging show like no other.
Well, maybe except for the Mason County Forest Festival logging show.
I'm thinking, yeah. That's a stiff claim to make.
Right.
All right.
Up next, we have Kevin Schmeslin for Mason County Commissioner.
Yep. Kevin is running for Mason County Commissioner to make sure Mason County is a great place to live, visit, work, and raise a family. He was also the founding member of Shelton to the Top, which cleaned up areas that had been littered and people discarded trash.
Definitely involved in the community.
Very, very involved.
Part of the United Way as well. All right, Rent-A-Center's coming up.
Visit your Shelton Rent-A-Center where you can get big brands for small payments.
We might be a little bit ahead of the camera, but that's okay. I started it. It was my fault. Got their box truck there in the Rent-A-Center entry. Oh, and of course, everybody loves Fido in the front.
Riding shotgun. It's funny how dogs have the instinct to jump in the front seat. I've never had one of my dogs try to hop in the back seat. They're always shotgun.
All right. We're just a little jumping around. A little. I think we got Relay for Life.
Yep.
That we're not clowning around cancer.
Come join in our celebration on Saturday, June 23rd, 2018 from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. at Neelan Park. Relay for Life Shelton is celebrating its 19 years in Shelton and has raised over $1 million for the American Cancer Society to help find a cure.
They've got, yeah, they always do a raffle, don't they, for the garden shed?
Yep. Another great event with a lot of community involvement.
All right, and then They are followed by Mason County PUD 3.
Yeah. Since 1939, Mason County PUD 3 has served local residents with clean, renewable, and reliable energy. Nationally recognized as a Diamond Reliable Public Power Provider, PUD 3 is proud to live out its mission, always providing safe, reliable, and economical service 24/7. They got a theme going on of some sort. Am I sensing
It's the fun
a
in the
parrot?
forest. It's
Yeah.
kind of, it's their osprey. PUD3.org
Yeah.
/osprey. Their osprey cam that they're
There
promoting.
we go. Okay.
It took me a minute. I'm like, I know it's a bird.
I was thinking toucan Sam, but osprey makes way more sense.
Oh, and look, they've got one nesting in their bucket truck.
What have they got driving? A monkey?
I don't know exactly. I wish they would have given us a little more write-up, then we could have talked about it for them.
Is it gorilla?
I
Is it?
don't know.
Hmm. And then right behind them, we have the Electrician A Family Company.
They've been serve the families of Mason and Thurston County. Both Ken and Sarah are electricians and have 3 daughters. They know that protecting people of all ages from the hazards that arise from the use of electricity is their highest priority. Look, them having their fun in the forest.
Which
Their
is
little entry there.
fun, being
Cool.
their second highest priority.
That's right.
And right behind them,
The committee to elect Irene Bowling. And then I think that's the chaos, or am I wrong? I don't know.
no, I'm thinking this is still the committee to elect Irene Bowling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call. We'll go with that.
She's greatly looking forward to representing the 35th legislative district, and particularly Mason County, as your next state senator. Please contact her campaign for further information. She would definitely love to hear from you guys.
All right. And I was getting ahead of myself. There's the Chaos Dance Elite.
And Chaos Dance Elite has made their way to Shelton. They're currently located inside the Elks. They offer a class for everyone. Check them out at chaosdanceelite.com.
Here they are performing their routine. Coming up behind this Suburban here.
Look at the smile on those girls' face. They're definitely having fun down there.
Yes, they are. Oh.
All right, and right behind them we have Miss Mason Area Scholarship Pageant.
It's a community service program for girls in Mason County. This year's pageant is on June 30th at North Mason High School. Sign-ups are still happening, so look for one of their queens and they'll give you a flyer with more information. They worked on their parade waves.
They did. What's that? Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist.
One more wrist.
Oh, elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, wrist.
Correct.
See, you learn something new every day. All right, and then right behind them we have Riviera Shellfish. They are supporting and keeping Mason County's water clean. They have a new retail store located at 1729 Olympic Highway North, also known as the old A&W.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, yet another shiny vehicle. They're making us look bad, aren't they?
And aside from shellfish, you can also find all kinds of fresh meat in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Looks like they got a couple of vehicles here.
A couple few. Right, that tail end is going to be their, look like a refrigerated delivery truck.
Okay, go. You had to cough. All right. Now we have coming up the SHS dance team. The 2017-18 SHS dance team is coached by Sarah Jenkins, Captain Carly Mankey, Senior Co-Captain Hannah Thompson, and Junior Co-Captain Sammy Ross.
And this is going to be the last event for the 2017-2018 dance team.
Okay.
We'll expect to see them again in the fall with their 2018-2019 group.
Awesome. Here we've got Mason County Garbage and Recycling. They are proud to provide service to all of Mason County's businesses and residents.
Look at, they even polished the tires for today.
They did.
I've got garbage trucks cleaner than my own vehicle.
Are you making yourself another
Yes.
commitment there? Is that
Another
what's happening?
commitment to declutter and debird my car.
Looks like they got a few vehicles.
Yeah, these big bins that they rent are very, very, very convenient when you're wanting to do spring clean of any kind. Yep.
Cleaning your car out?
Cleaning my car out.
Too big.
Well, they do have smaller ones that are offered that might be required as well.
Helping keep Mason County clean since 1951.
All right, and right behind them, just coming into view, we have Dan Griffey. He is the 35th District Representative. He is strong on accountability, strong on property rights, strong on families, strong for education, strong on standing up for the vulnerable because he knows that we are stronger together.
All right. We've got another band and another color guard coming up. I think we'll let the North Mason High School Bulldogs, marching band and color guard, we'll let them represent themselves, right?
Yep, they're coming in loud and proud. Today's band is led by drum major Paisley and Michael. The captain, our drum captain is Callan, and color guard captain is Hiley. And that band is comprised from students from Belfair, Allen, Tahuya, Grapeville, and many other communities within Mason County. Last year, they received a first place award in the 2A division at the Long Beach Parade.
Next up, we have the Olympic College Shelton. Olympic College Shelton provides a variety of programs from GED prep to vocational, technical, and transfer degrees. And the campus offers numerous student support services, a state-of-the-art library, conference room, and office space, and they're proud of their brand new welding shop that's on 27 beautiful acres. They've operated in Mason County for 50 years. All right.
And then right behind Olympic College, we have Adopt a Pet. They are your local nonprofit, no-kill, volunteer-driven dog shelter located here in Mason County. Their shelter can accommodate up to 35 dogs and support Mason County by providing adoptions, low-cost spay and neuter programs, and providing emergency medical funds and distribution of dog food to families in need.
Here we've got the Squim Irrigation Festival coming in. Let's see what they're doing for us this year.
And we have Queen Erin, her royal court, Princess Liliana, Gabby, and Gracelyn. I hope you were able to join them for their 2018 celebration with a theme of 1, 2, 3, come to swim with me. It is their 123rd irrigation festival.
And then we have the 5XL Shelton. It's a nonprofit pet food rescue in Mason County. They provide food supplies to seniors, low-income, and homeless families, it says. Behind them, we have Tim Swedecki Trucking.
Mm-hmm. And they're in a 1980 Peterbilt with a Doosan 140 excavator doing work in Mason County and beyond. See Tim for all of your trucking needs. That's a big excavator.
Looks like we've got, yep, we have Maples Excavating. They are driving a Kenworth. See Maple Excavating for your excavating needs. That's Maple Excavating.
Okay.
Yep.
We've got all the kids on the street doing that horn thing with their hand.
Yeah, the gesture.
Yep. They make the fist.
Blow the horn, blow the horn. We got the Washington Old Time Fiddlers Association coming up next.
Right. And District 5 of the Washington Old Time Fiddlers meet monthly in Kitsap Square Dance Club in Bremerton. The mission statement of the organization is to promote, preserve, and perpetuate old-time music and related arts.
Let's see if we can hear a little bit of their music. We hear their diesel. And we really hear Graham Hay coming in behind them. This year they're bringing a 75-foot log truck and a 62-foot lowboy truck. There's that horn we were missing.
Oh, they've got some firewood in the back of that truck just in time for bonfire season.
Right. Who's next?
All right. I'm not exactly certain. Is that it, or do we have?
We have a couple more entries coming.
Okay.
I know that EFI is here this year, but I don't
It's got a
see
little bit of a delay.
one of those gaps in the parade route. Well, I do see something coming.
Oh, looks like
Committee
we've
to
got
re-elect Melody Peterson.
Yep, Melody Peterson is running for re-election for county assessor. She has been employed by the assessor's office for over 20 years and was first elected in 2010. She feels Mason County deserves knowledgeable, honest, and professional leadership.
All right. Yes, EFI is coming up behind them. Give them a moment to make it up the parade route. Handing out candy is so difficult while pushing a stroller.
It looks like EFI is going to be the last entry in this parade.
Yep.
And the Exceptional Foresters is continuing to provide life-changing opportunities for members of the community with developmental disabilities.
Another great organization in the community.
You'll see their
that's
cars
helping
all
out.
around town, getting everybody to where they need to go.
Absolutely.
And with EFI, that does it for the 74th Annual Paul Bunyan Grand Parade. Remember, 2018 Mason County Forest Festival events continue throughout the weekend. More information can be found at masoncountyforestfestival.org, and a link can also be found through hcc.net and masonwebtv.com.
So our thanks to everyone that helped us out this morning. We have Bree Sheets and myself, Darren Isley, and then also Diedrich Allen.
And then a special thanks again to Attorney Rob Johnson and his staff for allowing us to use the conference room, which is located on the second floor of the Angle Building in downtown Shelton.
This has been a special presentation of Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV powered by HCC.